just doing it as a... Good evening and welcome to Ripon High School, the Tigers Den tonight, as we have high school girls basketball from the South Central Conference. And we're glad to have you here on the Ripon Channel. That's youtube.com/Ripon Channel. The Ripon Tigers tonight with a conference record of 2 wins and 7 losses and an overall record of 2-14 take on the Wautoma Hornets. Overall in the South Central Conference, 0-9, and they have not won a game this season. They are at 0-19. With Marty Ernser, I'm Lynn Krause, and we're glad to have you along again tonight here on the Ripon Channel. It is Youth Night tonight here at RHS, as a lot of young Tiger girls basketball players in the elementary and I think up through 6th grade are in the gym tonight and will be playing at halftime. They were warming up before the varsity teams took the floor. So it's always good to have some youth here tonight providing some excitement. Marty, as mentioned, the Tigers 2-7 in the conference. Wautoma's having a difficult year. They have yet to win a game. So it's one of those, well, Ripon, they beat them earlier this season. They should be favored to win tonight.
Yeah, and I'm sure they are. I didn't check the Vegas odds before I left the house. But, yeah, I mean, you know, whether you're playing Wisconsin Dells tonight and you're Ripon or you're playing the basement team tonight, basketball is basketball. It's varsity. Yeah, do you go in with a different mindset? Absolutely. But what you do, whether you're playing the first place team or the last place team, you thinking about Ripon, you're thinking about how we want to execute as a ball club. That's how I look at it. You do not want your club to play down to any adversary's level, and you certainly, if you have to play the first place team, you want to step it up. You want to play with high energy and try to execute what your coaches had you working on that week in practice. So I guess what I'm going a long way of saying, Lynn, is I'm not going to worry about the record books. I want to do what Ripon does, and hopefully, when the night's over, we are not the first team to lose to winless Hornets tonight.
Just a statistic regarding the first game, Marty. The Tigers did win 66-34 at Wautoma. Now, the caveat on that is Ripon had a very huge lead after one half, but were outscored in the second half despite winning by 32 points. Unsure what that means. It's just one of those crazy statistics that's out there.
Yeah, and we don't know what the coaching staff for Ripon was doing. I didn't know that, and so we don't know. There's a lot of potential variables, right? Did they go and start a second unit of 5 in the second half, or did they just substitute freely with players that up to that point hadn't even played in a varsity game yet? So we don't know. Ripon has had a tough year, right? We're talking about a team that hasn't won. Ripon has 2 wins on the year. And so that's also a team that those W's come far and few in between. So believe me, they're not going to have any sympathy for this team coming in here tonight. Both teams, if you go into the numbers, they both commit way too many turnovers. Wautoma has about as many turnovers per contest as I've seen anybody in a long time. And they only have 3 seniors and a junior, so there's only 4 upper class members on the Hornets squad from Wautoma. The rest are comprised of freshmen and sophomores. So that's part of it. But in girls high school basketball, 9th and 10th graders not only being on varsity but playing very well is not unusual whatsoever.
Yeah. Well, the other thing for the Tigers, they really kind of have a bad taste in their mouth because earlier this week they really got throttled by Westfield, and my understanding is they just did not play very well at all in that game.
Right. The other thing, and we'll get to it here had a chance to talk to Coach Sauerbrei. The other thing we'd be mindful of that I want to see is what is Ripon going to do tonight? If they get a nice lead, are they going to try some different things, offensively and defensively that sometimes they don't have the opportunity to do so? So I'm looking for that as well.
Yeah. Well, let's kind of find out and see if we have an answer to that, Marty. You were able to spend some time with Kirsten Sauerbrei, the head coach for the Ripon Tigers, before the game. And let's take a listen to that interview right now.
Hey, Marty Ernser here on the Ripon channel. It is quiet right now, folks. There's no junior varsity game tonight. There is a varsity high school girls basketball game here in the Tigers Den. And joining me is head coach Kirsten Sauerbrei. Coach, hi.
Hello. How's it going? Happy Friday.
It's going good. I've been running around and got things done, and I'm here, and I am glad that we get basketball again.
Yes.
Tonight we have a team in search of their first win.
Yep.
I was going to talk about some other games, and we can circle back on that. Wautoma is a struggling program. Like I said, they're winless, whether it be in or out of conference. They're a young team. I've noticed looking into the numbers. I see a lot of SOPH in front of a lot of the names of their stats. Yep. Talk to me about Wautoma. You played them. Was it your first conference game or second conference game this year? I think maybe your second after Berlin.
Yeah, Berlin was our first. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Talk to me about the Hornets tonight when they come in here.
Yeah, our biggest thing is going to be, we're going to give them a lot of pressure in the front court and really just make them have to dribble with the basketball. They're not great at it, and so we really want to give them pressure. You're not wrong. They are searching for their first win, but they're not going to get it tonight. You know that? Not tonight.
No. You never want to be that team in any level, regardless of what the sport is or any level, professional, middle school, doesn't matter.
Yes.
You don't want to be that team.
Nope, not tonight. Not tonight, girls.
Oh,
no way. But yeah, no, I mean, just in general, it's going to come down to, again, we got to take care of the basketball. It seems like they're starting to give more pressure full court as well. It's something they didn't do when we played them the first time. We got to be able to take the basketball and stop waiting for pressure to come to us. We get that ball and we go. We push up the court and we get easy layups. We just played Westfield, and the amount of times we push up the court, we got those layups that we were looking for. But it comes down to heart and hustle and just wanting it more than the other team. And I think tonight that's going to be a big thing. We have a lot of youth kiddos in the building, so it's going to be loud, and we got to use that energy to get our first home win.
Yeah, I was not aware of what I was walking into here tonight. I pulled into the front parking lot, and all of a sudden I'm seeing, I should have known when I saw a series of minivans and all the doors and the back door all opening, and little people coming out with long sleeves sweatshirts and T-shirts. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll make sure we can cover some of that at halftime tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's talk a little bit about our friends from, as I couch it, our friends from Berlin. We did that game last week, Friday night, in fact, and that was that doubleheader with the boys and the girls. They had beaten you by double digits early in the year.
Yep.
You get them in here, and next thing you know, I'm watching this first half. Both teams are playing really hard. We were struggling against their 2-2-1. They were overloading the front on the timeline, and we were having some difficulty there. Got better at that, and it was only a 2-point game, if memory serves me, at the half.
Yes, it was.
And then the kind of wheels came off later in the second half. Talk to me about that Berlin contest.
Yeah, the first half, it was fun to see. I think that was the best defense we've played all year. I mean, everything we've been working on in practice, we saw it, and it was awesome to see our bench, the energy. It was great. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to put a full 36 minutes together yet where we're just like, yep, we played the best basketball we can play, and that's important. That's how you win games. And so, in the second half, both teams are going to make adjustments, but it comes down to, when we talk about the adjustments, actually doing them, right? Yeah. And so we come out and, they drop their pressure back, which is our chance to completely go at them, and that's when we let up, and that's the time when we can't let up at all. So.
Interesting observation. You played to their level.
Yeah.
You played to their level of transition, of pressure, their non-pressure, instead of taking advantage of it.
Yeah.
I didn't pick up on that during the game. I agree with you. The way that game started, you're man-to-man, you're helping recover. Yeah. People were on the balls of their feet. They were flying around. It was exciting. And they realized, hey, you know what, this is Berlin. And like you said, hopefully we can get better at sustaining those efforts and get right through a whole contest instead of a quarter here or a half here.
Yep, absolutely. And I think, too, part of it is, teams are going to go on runs. It's going to happen. They're going to knock down some shots. And defensively, and even the offensive mindset, like, we have to continue to be like, this girl just made 2 threes. I'm not letting her shoot again, right? Like, turning that mindset off of, hey, teams are going to go on runs, but that doesn't mean we also can't go on runs, and that's important. I think come the Berlin game, we obviously had 4 girls go down with injuries, and we already had 2 out. That's 6 of our 10, so that's hard to kind of roll with that. But you still have to, step up as a player that maybe doesn't get as many minutes or, is exhausted from playing the whole game. That's your time to shine and kind of really push yourself, and the girls could see that, especially when we watch film back. It's like, hey, yeah, like, you're not wrong. And so I think that tonight's a great opportunity for us to put a full 36 minutes together and really play hard, whether you're tired, exhausted, not. We have the 4 JV girls that, usually just sit up with us.
Yeah.
We'll get them for the whole game tonight.
You just picked up, let's assume just for the sake of this discussion, not predicting anything, that you have a comfortable lead. Will you be not only working all your team into the game, but will you be working on anything maybe that you don't normally work on or try to accomplish if you're in a situation, whether it be offense or defense, certain offensive plays or sets, or will you be working on any other types of defense? You said you're going to come out and try to press early and try to create turnovers.
Yeah, absolutely. I think working on our press, we have 2 different press breakers, so we're going to start out with the one that, we're most comfortable with, but we also just put a new one in, and so we really want to work on that, see different things so we can kind of talk about them. But also, getting some of those rotational girls in there just because next year, like, that's our team, right? And so that's who's going to be up playing, and I'd love to get them playing with some of the girls that, are still going to be here and be able to see different things and try new things tonight.
Okay. Hey, I want to thank you for your time, and hopefully we can bounce back, pun unintended, get a win here tonight. And then I know your next game you are going to be, that'll be Monday. You got a fast turnaround. I think in fact, I know we're doing that game. I think you got WLA coming in
right
town.
At home. Yeah, it's staff appreciation night, so we get to thank all the people that help us in the classroom and in the schools, and it'll be a really fun night. They're a good team, but we'll take care of business tonight and then get after it for them.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
This season is winding down. I'm looking at how many games are left, and particularly just the home games for us, so we're getting down to a few.
Yeah.
And so, get us a win, Coach.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back to Ripon High School, and we want to thank head coach Kirsten Sauerbry for spending some minutes with us here tonight on our pre-game show. We certainly do appreciate it. Again, you are watching the Ripon channel as the Ripon Tigers tonight will be taking on the Wautoma Hornets in a South Central Conference basketball game. So we're glad to have you along here tonight. All right, well, the starting lineup for the Hornets here, they include number 2, Claire Swen, who's a sophomore. Number 3, Ava Inda, a senior. Number 11 is Morgan Steltenpole, a senior. Number 15, Autumn Stern, who is a freshman. And then number 23, and Marty, I don't have a 23 on my roster.
No, and I'm wondering if that's the individual that we were wondering about earlier that we did not see on the program.
Oh, yes.
Possibly Jarvis, but we don't know.
Yeah, Anna Lee Jarvis, which is certainly a possibility. But nonetheless, we've got 4 for sure. And, and as we mentioned, a busy night tonight, good crowd, a lot of young people here, which we're happy to see, and a good enthusiastic crowd. The Tigers start Number 1, Rainer Turchinski, the senior. Number 2, Reese Brooks, the senior. Number 4, Emma Riesop, senior. Number 10, Adele Miner, a sophomore. Number 12, Emerson Peer, the junior. And Marty, you mentioned early on about turnovers. Well, the Tigers, they're averaging about 25 turnovers a game, but Wautoma is doing better, turning it over 34 times a game. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and it's hard to be competitive and consistent on offense in the game of basketball when you have that many turnovers.
Well, the tip goes to Ripon, and a nice play right off the bat. Reese up to Reese Brooks, and then the layup by Raina Turchinski. So the Tigers up early, 2-0. The other way now for the Hornets, and we're going to have a travel as Claire Swen was headed toward the baseline and just couldn't stop.
Ripon out in a press, and interesting, two teams that are a little lackadaisical with the ball, both were pressing one another to start this game.
Wautoma with a little bit of a press too, and there's a turnover by the Hornets, or turnover by Ripon by the Hornets, and now the shot missed. The Tigers come the other way with Emerson Peer. She gets it over to Emma Riesop, who's going to drive to the baseline. Little contact, fade away, no good. Gets her own rebound, and will bounce it back out to Peer, who's going to drive the basket in the lane. Shot no good, and the rebound out of there to the Hornets.
Yeah, they were using Wautoma like a 2-2-1 press, and Ripon was more into a man-to-man press to start. We'll see how that shakes out.
And the Tigers look like they are in a man-to-man defense. Now driving with a shot off glass, no good, was Morgan Steltenpole. Good shot, and we have a foul on the loose ball. And the foul, you said 23 and I missed the name.
Because you were talking.
I know.
You know, I feel like I'm at home with the kids years ago. We'll have to wait for 23 to foul again, folks.
Or when she scores a basket. There's another turnover by the Tigers.
We are a small market.
We are indeed, yes. Small. Yeah.
Oh, man, here we go.
Okay, yes. It's still 2-0 Ripon.
Yeah, Ripon doing a belly button to belly button, I used to call it, press man-to-man. But
Steltenpole gets it across the timeline, and we're going to have a held ball, but the Hornets will maintain possession. Good defense by Ripon's Raina Turchinski to get the tie-up.
Reese Brooks was the one that stuck her nose in there.
Here's the inbound pass. Over the top of the head of the Wautoma player, and it's a turnover to Ripon.
Oh, that'll give a chance for Wautoma to go into that 2-2-1. Sort of a zone press. And Emma Riesop takes it herself.
Dribble it off her foot, and now goes back into the back court. But I guess it was tipped by Wautoma.
Yeah, I think it was the defender's foot.
Tipped again, but the Tigers do get it by to Turchinski, to Adele Miner, who turns around for a shot, and she's fouled on the play.
Now we're going to listen to see who 23 is. Because it's her second. It is Jarvis.
It is.
So
yes.
That's what we were wondering. Yeah. And we're guessing we're 1-0 on our guesses for the season.
And she has 2 fouls already, Marty.
Yeah.
Anna Lee Jarvis.
Yeah, and she's going to sit.
All right, so the first free throw is good by Adele Miner. So she gets another.
Kylie Hoople for the Hornets is now in for Jarvis.
And the second one is in and out. Rebound, Emma Riesop up no good. It's tipped out of bounds to Wautoma.
Knocked out of bounds by number 12 of Ripon Peer.
Good effort, but unable to get a hold of the ball. So Wautoma gets the inbound. It goes in and out of the hands of Autumn Stern. So it's a turnover to Ripon with 16:07 remaining here in this first half.
Let's see if they're in a 2-3 zone. The Hornets are in a 2-3 zone, it would appear.
Adele Miner to Riesop, going to drive, but brings it back out to Reese Brooks. Peer will reset. There's Brooks on the wing, right side. Takes a 3. Good! Tigers pitching a shutout, 6-0, and a steal by Emerson Pierce. She goes up for the shot, and she's fouled on the play.
Nice aggressiveness by the Tigers there. I want to see Reese Brooks shoot that three with that kind of confidence next home game that we do. That's going to be Monday already, I think.
Yes, it is.
With Montello Hilltoppers.
Oh, is it Montello?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I thought it was somebody else.
Oh, it's WLA. My bad. It is WLA. That'll be on Monday. Quick turnaround here on a Friday night. There'll be a Sunday afternoon practice for Ripon as she misses that free throw.
Yeah, she makes 1 out of 2. Emerson did.
Don't reach.
And Ripon is 2 out of 4 at the free throw line. And Wautoma takes a timeout. The head coach is Emily Lipke.
Yeah, what coaches wants to do, Lipke, with the Hornets is, hey, ladies, this is what we got to do against their pressure. It's a man-to-man pressure. So you should be able to spread that floor out even in the backcourt with your best ball handler and allow them to go one-on-one with the Ripon counterpart. That's what I would do when you're in a man-to-man. Now, if I'm Ripon, what am I going to do? I might come out of my man-to-man press and go into a diamond press or a 2-2-1 press like their counterparts. Kind of a little bit of a chess game back and forth. We'll see what Coach Kirsten Sauerbrei decides to stick with next time they're on defense, which is right now.
The timeout comes with 15:38 remaining in the first half. Ripon again pitching a shutout, up 7-0 here early on.
Got a hand on it, Miner did, almost to steal. They're going to stay with their man pressure, Ripon is.
And it's going to be a traveling violation.
Yeah. When you're not strong with the ball, how many times have you heard me say that phrase? When you're not strong with the ball, it's hard to perform well in this game of basketball.
Reese Brooks gets the inbound from Emerson Pierre, and she will go to the right side. Paisley Spalding has entered the game for the Tigers. Here's Adele Miner, dribbling it off to Pierre again. Pierre going around the circle. Now it's Resop. Miner had posted up.
Got it back.
Ball got loose. Oh, found Emma Resop underneath the basket, wide open for 2. Heads up play by Adele Miner, finding Resop wide open underneath the basket.
Adele Miner has her uncle Isaac is here in town from Seattle. So he's here to watch. And a heck of an athlete he was in his day in just about any sport he pursued.
Ava Inda with it. Going to be stolen away by Pierre. Layup is good. Emerson Pierre.
Great anticipation by Pierre and a good finish.
And now a bad pass. It's stolen away by the Tigers. Adele Miner tries to get it to Reese up underneath, but unable to do so. And a traveling violation against Wautoma.
It's got to be frustrating for the Hornets.
They're behind 11-0. Brenna Flanagan in now for Emerson Pierre. Yeah, I've got 8 turnovers already, Marty, and it's we're not even 4 minutes into the game.
Yep.
The inbound to Resop in the lane. Shot no good, but she's fouled on the play.
Everything is kind of slow. You can see it defensively for the Hornets. Everything they have to process, they're watching it. No anticipation with their feet.
So Resop gets 2, and the first is good. 3 points now for Emma. Ripon 3 out of 5 at the free throw line.
Yeah, we got quite a few Ripon youth here tonight in basketball.
Oh, yes. It's a good thing. Some
I think it's all girls. I think it's all girls,
yes,
too.
It is all girls
It's
tonight.
a boatload of future Ripon Tiger high school players.
Autumn Stern brings it up for the Hornets. She's a freshman. Down into the baseline. Nice bounce pass to the side. The shot no good, though. That shot there by Kylie Hoople.
Spalding looking.
She gets it across the timeline. Goes to Reese Brooks. Drives the baseline. Shot off glass. Good. And now the lead is up to 15-0. Here's Wautoma's Autumn Stern to bring it up. Adele Miner on the guard. Trying to get a bounce pass or pass, but whoa, Emma Resop. They're going to call a held ball. Ripon will get possession. Could have been a foul.
I was surprised it's not a foul call.
Yeah, I would agree because both girls went to the floor.
Well,
and Resop was on her back. Yeah.
When you're behind position-wise and reaching in around the ball, I would have had that the other way. But good news for Tigers.
And Ripon will get it. And a pass underneath by Spalding was tipped away. Spalding does get it back, though. She's struggling in the corner, but is able to dribble out.
Yeah, Ripon is still getting a lot of their half-court passes tipped.
Brenna Flanagan for three, no good. Rebound out of there. Kelsey Mikulski for the Hornets. She stops, goes cross court here to Inda. And Inda will go and get fouled by Brenna Flanagan.
Yeah, don't help them out with your hands.
That's Ripon's first team foul of the half. So the Hornets get the ball on a side out with Ava Inda on the inbound. She gets it over here to Kelsey Mikulski. The ball tries to go inside, but it's turned over. Adele Miner to the basket, and she lays it up and in. Took a little trip around, but it did.
A little bit of a Euro step through.
I kind of thought so too. And now it looks like we have...
what happened was Reese Brooks knocked the inbounds pass, but knocked it off a offensive player for Wautoma, so nice play by the senior Brooks.
And so Ripon will get the ball again off the turnover. The inbound to Truchinski in the lane. Shot up, no good. Miner rebound, shot good, and she's fouled on the play. And this is a tough start for the Hornets, down 19-0. And Adele Miner at the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. And it's up, no good. Rebound to the Hornets. Bringing it up is Autumn Stern. Over to the right side. That is going to be Hoople with it. There's a three right side, no good. Spalding saves it from out of bounds. Reese Brooks has it, going up the left side. Down to the baseline where she pulls up. Spalding, Miner at the free throw line, drives to the basket, lays it up, no good. And the rebound out of there to the Hornets. Ava Inda on the rebound. Hands it to Kylie Hoople, who brings it up across the timeline. She passes it over, but unable to control the ball, and it's a turnover to the Tigers. Annalie Jarvis returns for Wautoma. A reminder, she has 2 fouls in this first half.
Wautoma's unsettled. That little bit of pressure by Ripon gets them real uncomfortable. Ripon's been on that receiving side of that plenty of times this season.
Oh, yes. And a traveling violation is called. 12 minutes, 13 seconds remain in the first half.
I think it's important for Ripon players not worry about the scoreboard. What Ripon players need to do is getting better as an individual with execution with the ball in the offense. Their defense is fine. They're flying around. They're getting their hands in there. They're knocking balls away. They're getting steals. They're rebounding well. Coming into this game also, they averaged just 21 rebounds, Wautoma. Ripon 35. We got another theft.
And to Emma Riesop to the hoop. She was unable to convert. Anna Buchholz into the game for the Tigers. Don't want to miss her. Number 13, the junior. Posted up with it is Inda. That goes back out. Now into the lane. Shot off glass. Good by Claire Swen.
They made that look easy, and another steal.
And another steal. Up, no good. Ball out of bounds to Wautoma.
You've heard me use that expression, Lynn. Meet the ball. So on that inbounds pass, if the intended receiver for Ripon would have come towards the direction of the pass, it would have been a foul on Wautoma. Instead, waiting for the ball to receive, ended in a, missed three, ended in a steal.
That was Hoople on the missed three. Emma Riesop grabbed the board.
If you're Wautoma, what you're looking for is small victories. Getting a shot off is a victory.
Riesop goes into the lane, and she was held by a Wautoma player.
Yeah, I think it was Ava Inda. We'll see.
Yep. Her second personal. It's the 6th team foul of the half.
She kind of grabbed her by the shoulder. Look like she wanted to ask directions or something. Had a question, right?
She did indeed. There's a traveling violation, yes. So the ball goes back to Wautoma. Now entering number 11, Morgan Steltenpool. Now again, she has 2 personal fouls as well here early on.
Reese Brooks comes in for Spalding on the Ripon Tigers side of things.
All right, thanks for catching that. And here comes Wautoma the other way with Steltenpool. Over to the right, had it knocked away, but catches up with it. Good defense by Buchholz. Now Stelton Pole goes down, but she lost the ball, and it's a turnover. Adele Miner back in. Anna Buchholz will go out. Reese Brooks will inbound it. Gets it to Risa. Still a little bit of a press by Wautoma, causing Ripon some problems, even though they have a large lead.
Yeah, I would, if I'm Wautoma, I'd keep pressing Ripon.
Adele Miner wide open underneath, and she hits the basket. Beautiful pass there.
Yep. She was
by Emerson Peer.
All by herself on the weak side block and got a nice bounce pass and finished the deal off the window.
There's a pass inside by Jarvis, but nobody from Wautoma to catch it, so it goes as a turnover. And the Ripon Tigers are going to take timeout. 10 minutes, 32 seconds remain here in this first half. And the Tigers, Marty, up 21-2.
Yeah, so like just to keep talking about what I was talking about, Ripon, keep working on individual improvement. The ball handling, the dribble drive, fake a pass, make a pass. We still, as a team, have too many offensive passes in the half-court offense. Tipped, stolen, knocked away, and you can resolve those issues with just maybe faking it, get the defender to bite it, and then go with your pass. Execute. Don't telegraph your passes. All these things that culminate. Yeah, Ripon's probably going to win tonight, but when you come up against a more tough adversary, if you don't get better at those short things, those little things, those fundamental things, you're going to continue to struggle. So I want to see Ripon working on that, regardless of who's on the court, you know. And if I'm Wautoma, I'm going to stay with that pressure against Ripon, because Ripon certainly has a propensity this season to turn the ball over under pressure as well. In fact, here it is. They're going to stay with that 2-2-1 defense by the Hornets.
Peer gets the inbound. She's dribbling right through.
There you go.
Goes over to Trzacinski to try to get it to Adele Miner underneath, but unable to make the connection.
I thought it might have hit a footed defender because the ball seemed to change direction.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
On the bounce pass. I think but so be it.
So the Hornets will inbound it with Jarvis.
There you go.
Gets it now to Stelton Pole.
There you go.
Jarvis, 2-on-1. Wautoma. The shot is up. No good. But a foul on Claire Swen. She was fouled on the play.
On the floor.
Yeah.
Was that Risa?
Yes, it was for Emma. Her first personal, second team.
Good adjustment by the Hornets. Getting the ball into the middle of the court and then hitting an orphan down on the long baseball pass. And she did the right thing. Attacked the rim and got the foul.
Out to Hoople there. Inside to Swen in the lane, but she brings it back out to Hoople. This is Jarvis with it. Top of the circle. Going to drive. Stop. Goes way out on top. Oh, through the player's hands, but she's able to run it down at half court. That is Stelton Pole. She stops, looking for somebody to go to.
Good denial by Brooks. Almost got a turnover with that effort.
There's Jarvis making a move. Goes to Swen inside, then back out.
If I'm Ripon, I'm not going to sag so much. I'm going to stay tight on my people. Don't let them catch. Do what Reese Brooks is doing. Follow that by example.
Here's Jarvis again. Tries to go inside, but the pass a little too high, and Adele Miner steals it. She gets it across the timeline to Reese Brooks. Shoot that three, but she didn't. Goes to Risa. Drives, stops, a minor, and a foul on Wautoma.
Yeah, let's see if they assess that Hoople.
Looks like it's going to be, yes, Kylie Hoople, the senior, her first, team seventh. That means Emma Riesop will be at the free throw line to shoot 1+1 if made.
You know, Ripon was shooting decent free throw percentage as a team. They were in the upper 60s. They've fallen off about, if I was to go back and look, about 10 points. Misses the front end of that bonus offensive rebound by Miner.
Adele Miner got the offensive board, but she couldn't make it go either.
No. Ripon, they got to get their free throw shooting back in order. They should be shooting between 65 and 70%.
Downstairs is Stelton Pole at the baseline, but she brings it back out to Swen. Jarvis with a cut, goes up. Shot was blocked, out of bounds to Wautoma.
Yeah, and the thing is, Ripon could have grabbed that. I think they thought it was off of Wautoma, so nobody in a white Tiger uniform went for that blocked shot.
So Annalie Jarvis will inbound it for Wautoma. She will get it into Hoople. And Hoople goes left with it and goes to the top of the circle. Tries to pass.
Almost a steal by Miner.
Gets it there to Jarvis. Goes cross court here to Stelton Pole. Tries to go to Jarvis, but it's stolen away by Adele Miner.
Flanagan created the tip ball and picked up by Miner.
Here's Brooks, left side, no good. 3 out of bounds to the Hornets.
Yeah, good crowd tonight with all these youth players here tonight. They'll be playing at halftime. We'll bring you some of that action at halftime.
So we're glad to have you on the Ripon channel here tonight. We appreciate it. Tell your family and friends, youtube.com/Ripon channel. Bringing it up now is Mikulski for Wautoma.
Miner with a steal.
Bounce pass to Adele Miner, steals it, lays it up with the left hand, and it's good.
That's good to see with the offhand by Miner. Good to see.
She has 9 points here early on.
Yep. A lot of them were set up off of defensive steals.
Here's Jarvis for Wautoma. Chinsky trying to steal it. Good defense by Brooks. Jarvis will go the other way to Inda. Ball out of bounds, knocked out by Ripon. More substitutions. Paisley Spalding in, Anna Buchholz in. Brenna Flanagan was in at the earlier stoppage. So the Tigers will have Brooks, Buchholz, Spalding, Miner, and Flanagan. There's a 3 left corner, no good. Chasing after the ball is Brenna Flanagan. Goes to Brooks, to Spalding, back to Brooks.
In that 2-3 zone again. Ripon not really having difficulties with it.
Long 3 by Flanagan, no good. Ball bounces out to Brooks. She'll try a 3, and she got it. Reese Brooks with her second 3 of the game. All right, here's Jarvis now for Wautoma.
Trouble.
Pass is a little long and out of bounds.
Trouble. Yeah, when you're not sure, you're not sure of your movement, the passer wants to lead you as if you're a receiver in football, and the receiver is saying, hey, I'm standing here flat-footed, there's nobody near me, just throw it to me here. So miscommunication.
Valeria Lopez into the game now for the Tigers.
Good to see this
the ball.
junior varsity player. She'll be a big part of the team next year, I think.
Here's Miner trying to get the ball out, and it was knocked out by Wautoma, I guess. Not quite sure of that, but
yeah.
Better view down there than up here.
Imagine, though, this is not an easy game to officiate.
No, it would not be. All right, so Lopez will back off, tries to get it inside. But
yeah, it's just too many black jerseys.
Yeah. So here comes Wautoma the other way with Mikulski. Jarvis with it.
Ball screen.
Here's Inda to Jarvis underneath. She's going to go up. No good. Got her own rebound up. No good. But she's fouled on the second shot.
Nice job by Jarvis. She stepped through, split the defensive double team, missed the first one, got her own rebound, and then is rewarded with a foul on her second shot attempt.
Jarvis's free throw is good. Wautoma shooting only 47% from the free throw line.
Yeah, they come in. I mean, it's just a struggling program right now. They're only shooting 20% as a team from the floor, and barely 20 rebounds per contest. So it tells you.
But hit both free throws.
They got some work ahead of them next season. See how Lopez handles this.
Gets it to Buchholz, and Buchholz the resop. Oh, looks like a travel. And it is, as Emma Resop had a reach for the ball and just couldn't hang on to her pivot foot. So Wautoma will get it back with 6:36 remaining here in this first half. It's all Ripon Tigers leading 26-4.
Good defense there by Spalding.
And a nice steal by Emma Resop on the bounce pass. The Buchholz shot up no good. She gets her own rebound, blocked. Lopez brings it out to Flanagan for 3, and it's no good. And the rebound of the Hornets, Claire Swen.
Yeah, Swen leads the team in scoring. She averages about 8 points a game for Wautoma. Shoots about 32% from the floor.
Ooh, and there's a foul on the loose ball by Emma Resop. That'll be her second personal and fourth team foul of the half.
Yeah, I like her aggressiveness. It gives that identity to the team.
Minor in for Risa, and let's see, Turchinski's in for Buchholz, and someone came in for Lopez. I think it was Reese Brooks. The inbound into the lane, shot up, no good. But the ball became loose and put up and in by Autumn Stern. So the Hornets get a basket here. And it's Reese Brooks bringing it up for the Tigers.
Good left hand by Brooks.
Spalding now goes over to Flanagan. Around the horn, why not? Reese Brooks three, in and out. Rebound, Spalding up, no good. Tries it again, no, she's gonna dribble out of there.
Good job.
Into the corner and gets it to Brooks.
Oh, missed the, got
Yeah,
a
the
flash,
cutter.
she just, the timing was off. She
Yeah.
cut too soon.
All right, Turchinski way to the right side to Flanagan again. Bounce pass. Now to Minor. Going to turn around,
There
makes
you
a nice
go.
move to the basket. Shot up, no good, but she drew the foul.
I believe that's the first time I've seen that move this season. And that's what I've been waiting for, irregardless of who's in the high post. You get the ball in the high post at the 15-foot mark. You can kick it back out again if no one's there. She turns, she squared, she attacked with a dribble. She's going to shoot 2 free throws.
And she misses the first.
Good to see.
Tigers 5 out of 10 at the line.
Those are those individual improvements I was
Yeah,
talking about earlier.
And the second one's no good. But the rebound comes to the Tigers. Here's Spalding. Flanagan on the right corner. Back to Spalding underneath the basket. She goes back out to Flanagan around the horn. Oh, and it's stolen away this time by Wautoma. Quickly the other way.
Good defense by Ripon to get back, take away the break.
Here's Jarvis with it, top of the circle. Going now to Mikulski.
They're in a switch right now. Spalding is on the big defensively.
Inda out here for Mikulski. I thought she might try the three.
She wanted to, but Flanagan said no.
There's the shot at the free throw line by Inda, no good. And it was partially blocked and out of bounds to the Hornets. Oh no, I guess not. I thought it was partially blocked. Yeah, the official pointed the wrong direction. Reese Brooks was just trying to get a sneaky one in there.
Uh-oh, the sneaky tie the shoe inbounds play.
4:31 remains in the first half. All right, here we go with Jarvis for Wautoma. Bounce pass in the lane. It's picked up on the floor, though. We're going to have a held ball, but Wautoma will retain possession. So bringing it up will be Stern, out of bounds underneath the basket right side. Substitution for Wautoma. Morgan Stelton-Pole will be in, and Kylie Hoople as well.
You can see the defensive positioning. They're back at that tight man-to-man. Hopefully, let's see if Ripon can fight through screens and do it.
Jarvis gets the inbound.
Yep.
She's stuck. Goes across court. Shot is up. No good. Bounced around there, and Reese Brooks comes up with the loose ball, and she comes quickly the other way. Goes back to Rainer Turchinski for three. In and out. And
Good
it
play.
now goes to Wautoma, but the rebounder, which was Kylie Hoople, just couldn't keep her balance, and it's a travel.
Hoople, the senior, yeah, she got her footwork messed up, and yeah, once you touch the floor with your hand, yep.
Inbound to Reese Brooks to the left baseline. Floater, no good. Rebound was by Peer. There's a three left corner. Good! And I believe that's Sophie Parafinik, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Number 32.
Yes. Right, I don't have her on.
There's the travel.
I think you're right. I don't think it's Jacobs. I think it's Parfinik.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I didn't get an updated roster tonight.
I didn't either.
And I'm in trouble.
Probably should have.
Yeah.
She's played a couple of varsity games before. And,
Yep.
So here is Emerson Peer driving all the way to the basket. Nice move by Emerson Peer to lay it up and in.
Yeah, what she did, she kept her dribble alive, which was good to see. And then secondly, she changed her speeds on her dribble to get separation. And then a nice finish as we're going to get the foul called. Yep. We believe on Parfinick. We'll have to listen to the PA announcer.
Yep. So Sophie Parafinick gets the foul. Her first, team's fifth.
It's Parafinick. There was a Parfinick in the 70s that attended Ripon, so that's where I'm coming up with that pronunciation. Nice steal. Once again, Ripon doing a great job of getting a lot of hands defensively in the half-court defense and getting steals because of those active hands.
And Adele Miner came up with it, goes to Pierce. She's going to drive coast to coast, but she lost the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, she had her crossover. She was one dribble away from attacking the glass with another breakaway layup there. I like the aggressiveness by Ripon. Once they're getting the ball, they're not playing slow. They're playing fast.
Now it's dribbled off Trochinsky's foot, or knocked away, or something like that.
Yeah, Trochinsky knocked it off of the Wautoma player, which is okay.
The inbound, Parafinick tried to steal, but it's Inda with it, and now it is stolen away. And driving it up and laying it up off the glass was Pierce. She tries again, and she drew a foul.
Nice job by Pierre.
So, Emerson Peer will get to the line to shoot two. He fouls on Ava Inda, third personal, ninth team of the half.
Emerson's averaging 7 points a game.
Ripon struggling at the free throw line tonight, Marty. 4 out of 11.
Well, and that kind of just piggybacks to what I was saying, that they're shooting only 56% on the season, so their free throw shooting is declined, from a month ago.
Yeah. Well, Emerson makes the second to make the score 31-6 Ripon. Here's a pass underneath. It was knocked out of bounds by Ripon.
Yeah, she just tried to split the defenders, and nobody even moved for Ripon, and she lost it. Lucky for Wautoma that it did go off of a Ripon player.
Brenna Carlson into the game now for the Tigers. Number 15, she's a sophomore. The inbound is run down by Reese Brooks. Good job and good hustle. Here is Buchholz with a shot, no good. Miner the rebound, off the glass and in. And Adele Miner will go to the line to shoot and finish the and one.
Good recognition by Adele, just being on that weak side. She did the right thing. What do you do? If you're not responsible for being back on a bust out on a quick defensive rebound, you attack the glass.
Missed free throw. Reese Brooks couldn't handle it, and it goes out of bounds to Wautoma.
Yep. Got to get those hands stronger. Everybody for Ripon, get them stronger.
Adele's had a good first half here, 11 points. All right, here come the Hornets the other way.
Well, her uncle's here tonight, and so I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. We're going to have to keep him here. He can't go back to Seattle.
Into the left corner, the ball's bounced around. Does it go out of bounds? It does go out of bounds, but it's to Ripon.
Yeah, what happened was Jarvis did a great effort by the Wautoma kid. It's just that she stepped out of bounds when she tried to save it. There's that press. Ripon is uncomfortable with it, even though it's not real aggressive press.
There's Buchholz the other way, all the way down the left side. Brings it back now to Brooks. Over here to Carlson. Carlson with a move. Adele Miner way outside. Carlson on the inside. And she'll bring it back to Buchholz for three. No good. And the rebound to Hupel, who gives it to Stern. And it's stolen away.
Great anticipation.
Brenna Carlson lays it up and in. So it's now 35-6 for the Tigers as we approach 1 minute to go in this first half. And it was knocked out of there by Buchholz. And with it is Jarvis, and now Buchholz is going to get called for a reaching foul. Her second, the team's 6th of the half.
I've commented before in other games where I really like what I see on the athleticism of Anna Buchholz with her feet. She's got really good feet. And when you have feet, you can play sports. And if she could just work on refining the fundamentals of the game of basketball, she could really make a big difference her senior year.
There's another steal. Brenna Carlson comes up with it for Ripon. And she stops in front of the Hornet bench to Miner.
Oh.
Flanagan left corner 3, no good. Rebound out of there to Hoople. And it could be a fast break as Steltenpool has it for Wautoma. No travel as the ball was bouncing up in the air. And now a held ball to Ripon.
Got to be, that got to be a little frustrating for Steltenpool.
Yeah, she had a fast break, and all of a sudden she was triple teamed.
Yep.
There's a 3 by Peer, no good.
Got her on the shooting hand.
But she was fouled, so Emerson Peer will go to the free throw line to shoot 3.
Like I said, she's her offense has improved here over this month of January. That she's averaging just under 8 points a game now, and she's going to hit that if she's not already there yet. She's going to be handling that. We're going to have youth basketball, girls basketball at halftime, and that's just going to be starting up in a few seconds. And short on that second one. Let's see if she can get 2 out of 3 here from the line.
Emerson, as you mentioned, Marty, averaging 8 points. She's got 7 right now. And, in and out. Adele Miner gets the rebound.
Oh,
she gets it over now to Peer, but Peer ended up losing it to Wautoma. Down to 10 seconds. There's a 3. No good. Miner the rebound. Oh, she turned around, and she got tied up with Autumn Stern, and Wautoma gets the possession arrow.
There's an expression. You have the ball. When you want to turn around, you rip the ball through. You don't stand and turn around holding the ball. You rip it through because you don't know where the bad guys are. That would have prevented the turnover.
There's the inbound with 5 seconds. This is Jarvis with it. She hands it off. It's loose, and that will end our first half of play. So it's a successful first half for the Ripon Tigers girls basketball team as they lead the Wautoma Hornets by a score of 36-6. Nice job by Ripon. Well, let's run down the scoring here. And for Wautoma, with only 6 points, it's Claire Swen with 2, Autumn Stern with 2, Annalie Jarvis with 2. Tigers, though, 36 points in the first half, and they're only averaging 41 per game. So the Tigers with a strong offensive output here. And the scoring goes like this. Raina Turchinski with 2, Reese Brooks has 8, Emma Resop with 4, Adele Miner has 11, and Emerson Peer 7, Brenna Carlson 2, and that is the scoring for the Tigers.
Yeah, and a lot of that offensive output you're talking about, Lynn, is set up for what they're doing on the defensive side of things. They're knocking balls away. They're getting steals. They're doing, if they do a one and done, if Wautoma gets a shot off, boom, they're pushing the ball the other way, getting a lot of high percentage opportunities at the glass. So hats off. Ripon is not playing down to the level. Ripon is playing Ripon ball. Congratulations after one half play of action by the Tigers.
And, we talked about turnovers, which Wautoma has struggled with all season. And right now, Marty, my count here, 26 turnovers for Wautoma,
right,
compared to 12 for Ripon.
Right, and 12, if you want to double that, Ripon averages about 24, 25 a game. So they're right on pace. What we want to see, if they had 12 in the first half, Ripon, let's see if they can get that below 10 turnovers in the second half. You got to keep improving going into the next game.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, the young ladies and basketball players are being recognized on the court, and I think, Marty, kind of a cool thing, the varsity basketball team comes back out on the baseline to cheer them on as well.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. Good job. Now they're going to head into the locker room and go over the second half game plan by the coaching staff for the Tigers.
And the Tigers, as mentioned, way up here today, 36-6. So let's break here at halftime. The camera will be on the floor, and you'll be able to watch the young Tiger girls play here at halftime. It ought to be some exciting screaming and yelling, and let's get some points.
Hopefully,
and all that other good stuff.
I'm going to be watching ball handling. I'm looking for who's got the strong dribble with the crossover. That's what I'm looking for.
John Ernst is going to be the head official out there. Looks like that. Lindsey Michaels out there as well. So, all right, let's take the break, and we'll be back to begin the second half after we watch the halftime. All right, welcome back to Ripon High School, Tigers Den. Hope that you enjoyed watching the young student athletes here as they ran up and down the court, scored some baskets, had a little fun, a lot of cheering. It was a good time, a good halftime for sure. And it's been a pretty good night for the Ripon Tigers, leading this one 36-6 over Wautoma. After one half of play, Ripon will also get the ball to begin the second half as well. So all good news. And we're glad to have you again on the Ripon channel with Marty Ernser. I'm Lynn Krause. And here we go with the second half. Emerson Peer will inbound it to Reese Brooks, and we're underway. And also on the floor is Raina Truchinski, Adele Miner, Emma Riesop. There's a three, no good. Riesop just couldn't hang on to the ball as it came off the rim kind of hard, and it goes out of bounds, and Wautoma will get it. Long pass out here to Claire Swen. She's going to lay it up and in. Nice way to break the press for Wautoma, and she drew a foul.
You know, they did that earlier, just halfway through the first half, where I commented how they got the pass out there, got the shot off because of it, and that's what you do against up close front aggressive defense. You try to get the ball past that first wave of defenders, and if you do, usually good things will happen.
First free throw missed by Wautoma tonight, although they've only been to the line 3 times. There's a turnover from behind, and Wautoma coming out strong here early on in this second half.
Yeah, there's a steal by
and there's a steal by Reese Brooks, taking it coast to coast, misses it. Riesop the rebound, and she's fouled on the play. So Emma Riesop will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That foul, by the way, is on Autumn Stern. She's a freshman, her first team, and Emma Riesop will get 2 free throws. The first one is up and good.
Always was a dependable free throw shooter last season, I remember, as a junior as well, Riesop.
She's 3 for 3 at the free throw line here tonight. And she gets one more. And that's also good.
Yeah, solid.
All right, Wautoma will inbound. Long pass, but a little too long. And it's picked up by Ripon. Here's Truchinski. Over now to Emerson Peer. We'll go back to Truchinski. Brooks to the baseline. She almost lost the ball, but gets it to Raina into the lane. Shot up, no good. She saves the ball from going out of bounds, and it's picked up by Claire Swen.
There's that long pass again.
And it does. It goes to Stern. And she goes back out now for a long 3. Top of the key, no good. Out of bounds. And Ripon will get it back.
If I'm Wautoma, that's what I want. I want to get the opportunity to get a shot at the rim. And if you can do that, you improve from there. And that's what they got.
All right, here's Reese Brooks on the left side. Doing a little push off, but no call. All right, Brooks again into the corner. Riesop makes a move underneath, little reverse. No, she gets her own rebound though, and puts it up and in.
Well, the whole key to that was quick off her feet on that rebound, offensive rebound on that first miss reverse layup. Good job, Riesop.
And here comes Wautoma the other way now. That's Autumn Stern.
And Ripon does stay in their man-to-man, which I think is good.
The ball came loose, and it was going to be passed inside by Claire Swen, but kicked by Ripon, so the Hornets will retain possession.
Yep, good call. It was kicked by Peer for the Tigers.
Inbounded it, strong to Swen. She's fouled from behind.
It'll go on Truchinski.
For Raina, first personal, first team. Paisley Spalding in now for the Ripon Tigers. The inbound, out high to Swen. Hands it off now to Inda. Oh, it goes out of bounds, but knocked out by Ripon.
Just got to be frustrating. Got a break, though. Ripon got a fingernail on that errant pass. It was a zig and a zag on the pass, and Ripon bailed him out.
Here we go now with Wautoma. Going to hand it off here to Stern. Trying to back in. Jarvis has it. Free throw line. Goes left side. And she couldn't control the ball.
Yeah,
She wanted to shoot it right away.
Yeah, the pass was too hard. Nice take, though.
But Inda does drive to the basket, and she missed the shot, but the ball goes out of bounds by Ripon, so Wautoma keeps it. And they will inbound it. They get it in here. Backing in is Swen. Left shot blocked by Emma Riesup. Here's Spalding, 3-on-1 Tigers. She goes to the basket, she traveled.
I like the idea, just didn't quite execute it the right way. I want to see that point guard Spalding stay aggressive like that.
So the Hornets will get the ball back, and they'll bring it up. Trailing 40-8 here at Ripon High School. With the ball now is Autumn Stern. Goes over here now to Stelton Poole.
Good job of keeping the pressure on the ball by Ripon.
And it's a travel. I don't know if they're going to call a foul or not, but they did.
No, I wouldn't have.
So the Tigers will get it back. Emerson Peer to inbound it to Reese Brooks.
Okay, they're going to pick up Brooks in the backcourt.
She gets it to Spalding now, and
out of bounds. Stepped out.
She stepped out. Oh.
Okay.
Always be aware of your surroundings, Marty, right?
Lackadaisical there.
Always be aware of your surroundings.
Yes, especially when I'm in the big cities.
Or on a basketball court.
Or on a basketball court, yeah.
Okay, here come the Hornets the other way. Top of the circle there. That's Morgan Stelton Poole. And she stops her dribble.
Pivots under pressure, but someone's just got to come to her.
Oh, she tried to get it here to Ava Inda.
Yeah.
It was knocked away by Ripon, so no over and back.
Yep, they're saying deflection by Spalding.
All right, Inda into the right corner. Now she's trapped and knocks it off of Ripon.
And you'll notice with Wautoma, and we talked about this with Ripon, where they don't have the ball, some of the players just don't have the capability of dribbling the ball with their offhand. And you'll see just a lot of right-handed dribbling here by the Hornets.
Brenna Flanagan enters the game, and there's a turnover as Adele Miner steals that inbound. Emma Riesup now, and off glass with the left hand, up and good.
That was beautiful step through by her, and to go through the contact and keep her chin on the rim.
The other way, Morgan Stelton Poole tries a shot. It was short, blocked.
Yep.
Riesup the rebound, but there is an offensive foul on Wautoma, wasn't it?
No, not offensive, defensive foul after it was stolen by Ripon.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and then what happened there, the Ripon blocked the shot. Fell into Riesop's lap. She got the steal, and then there was a foul after that subsequent theft.
That foul on Claire Swen, second personal, second team. Spalding a shot, no good. Brenna Flanagan runs down the board.
Yeah, good way to put that. That's exactly what she did.
Flanagan again, Riesup. Is she going to drive? Well, she wanted to, but goes Spalding for three, left side, off the rim, no good. Bounced like a pinball, but Reese Brooks ended up with it.
Yeah, good to see Ripon getting offensive rebounds.
Flanagan goes cross court, and Reese Brooks runs the ball down.
Yep.
Here we go with Riesup. And she lost the ball. Nope, she passed it to Miner. Now it's on the floor, loose. A held ball, Wautoma possession.
Wautoma's playing more aggressive than the first half. So they had to kind of, I don't know, sometimes psychologically have to wait to get beat up a little bit, and then you come out in the second half. Because they're executing better offensively by far. They're getting more shots off than they did certainly in the first half. Defensively, they're playing the same. Both teams, too many turnovers, but Wautoma in particular.
Here we go with it now. Claire Swen in the lane. Goes out for a three off the back of the rim. Reese Brooks comes down on the rebound. And Wautoma with a reaching foul.
So that'll give Wautoma a chance to set up their press if they're going to.
The foul's going to be on Ava Inda, the senior, her fourth personal and third team foul of the half. And Ripon looks like a 1-3-1 press now.
I'm not sure, yeah.
And inbound to Riesup. She only dribbled once and stopped. Gets it to Tuchinski, who's kind of caught in the corner, lost the ball, and it's a turnover. And
a lot of contact.
Yeah, taking some
I think
contact
Trochinsky
there.
was surprised that she was looking for a foul. I could see the expression.
Well,
She's
probably
going
would have
like
been an offensive foul. Yeah.
She expected a foul, and the defender beat her to the spot. You're right. Could have been called.
But it wasn't. And Wautoma with the ball. Goes inside to Swen to the basket. Nope. Dishes it off. The shot no good by Anna Lee Jarvis. Resop the rebound. Coming back quickly. Right side to the basket. Lays up off glass. No good. Little hard. Adele Miner. Rebound good.
What did Miner have for points at the half?
She had 11. Now she has 13.
Okay.
So here comes Wautoma. And that is Kelsey Mikulski.
Flanagan.
Dribbling.
Good pressure.
There's a three. Off the rim, no good. Jarvis the rebound. She goes up and is fouled.
Jarvis did a good job in the first half. I suspect she leads the team in rebounding. I know coming in tonight, she averages just under 5 rebounds a game. But she probably had all of 4 or 5 rebounds in the first half.
So Brenna Flanagan gets the foul, her second. Team's third of the half. Anna Lee Jarvis makes the free throw. She is 3 out of 3 at the line tonight.
Around the conference tonight, Mauston is at Wisconsin Dells, and Mauston lost by 30 to the Dells back on the December 4th. How was that free throw? I had my head down.
It was another good one. She's 4 out of 4.
And Westfield is at Adams Friendship. Back on the 12th, Adams Friendship won over Westfield 69-68. So Westfield's going to try to return the favor as we get a long jump shot
by Spalding, no
off
good.
The glass. Look at this.
The other way, Wautoma driving up and no good on the shot, which was by Hoople, but a rebound by Wautoma. That shot, Claire Swen, no good.
Let me tell you, Trochinsky was the reason why they missed that free throw on the long pass. Good job of getting back.
Flanagan for 3, no good. Miner, the rebound, held ball. Ripon will keep the possession. So it's Ripon underneath, left side, and we're going to have a timeout. 11 minutes, 53 seconds remain in the second half. All Ripon here tonight on a Friday night. Ripon 44, Wautoma 10.
Nakusa's at Berlin. Wautoma obviously is here tonight. Next games, it's going to be Monday. Wisconsin Dells is going to be taking on Winneconne. Winneconne's ranked 9th in the state. They're 14-4. They just lost by 1 to Shawano earlier this week in an upset game. Mauston is going to take on La Crosse Logan. Westfield is going to be playing Nakusa on Thursday. Also on Thursday, Adams Friendship will be at Berlin. Monday, we'll be back here with the same girls Ripon team. They're going to host the Vikings of Winnebago Lutheran Academy at a Fond du Lac. That'll be on Monday. We'll come right back the next night, Tuesday, and the Ripon boys will be playing at home. And Thursday, this Wautoma team will be at Mauston on February 5th.
The inbound to Flanagan on the wing left side. Goes to Trochinsky. Oh, there's a steal.
Yeah, you got to be more careful with the ball.
Lays it up and around and no good by Kelsey Mikulski.
Holy smokes.
What do you got to do to get a basket, Marty?
You got to shoot it better, I guess.
Man.
It did a 360 around that rim. We know that.
And it took about 2 seconds to do it.
Here's an interesting thing, talking to Tom, JV coach, assistant varsity, Tom Bradley, at halftime here tonight. Berlin boys went into Mauston, and gave Mauston their first conference loss, beat them by over 20. And Redeman had a lot to do with that for Berlin.
Here's Resop in the lane, goes back out to Pierre, baseline.
Nice
pass to Resop, but she missed the shot, gets her own rebound, and she makes it this time, but it was before the shot.
What a beautiful shot pass by Pierre. Draw the double team, and then bounce pass, drop the dime right to her teammate. Just too hard off the glass, but she's going to get another chance at the free throw line. Like you said earlier, Resop's been quite effective at the free throw line tonight.
Kylie Hoople got the foul, her 4th, team's 5th.
Wisconsin Dells is still a pristine record of 16-0 overall, 9-0 in conference.
They're going to count that basket, Marty, by Resop, and so she'll just get 1 free throw.
Interesting.
That's what I thought,
because I didn't think she got the basket up there. Here
we
go.
I thought she didn't make it
There's
the
a
first
steal.
time, but there's another steal, and Riesup will lay it up and in.
Now that aggressive attitude by her is her best friend in this game of basketball.
What I thought happened is she went up and went down and didn't get a shot off. Then
She never got that shot off.
that's right. That's where she got fouled.
And
on.
that's what I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either. But
Funny game basketball. Boston is 7-2 in the South Central Conference for the girls, and Adams Friendship is 6-3.
what a nice block by Emma Riesup. And here we go the other way with Emerson Peer. She
Step
had the
through.
foul early on,
Lost the
but she
handle.
lost the handle on the ball.
Yeah. So we talked about the next games, what's going on. Ripon, we're back here Monday with WLA, so that's going to be fun. So enjoy the weekend, and you're going to be back up here in the saddle again. I want to
On Monday, yeah.
say hi to Brendan O'Brien and Isaac Miner and Ben Lukuski. They're all here tonight. All class, oh boy, I better get this right. I want to say 2006. My same as my, or was it 2006?
Brendan's 07, I know that.
Okay, like I said, 07. And that you know that. So it's on you if
the
you're
other
wrong.
ones are 06. No, because Brendan graduated with my son. So.
Okay. All right.
The foul, by the way, on Brenna Flanagan, her third. The free throw's no good. Down there, I think that is going to be Morgan Steltenpool.
Wisconsin Dells, talking about how undefeated they are, right? Still all that good stuff. This last Tuesday, they beat Krause 91-5. Berlin got beat by Boston 68-47. We lost to Westfield 53-26, and as one of my favorite players, Buchholz takes the line over the stripe. And then finally, it was Adams Friendship 72, Wautoma 16.
Valeria Lopez into the game now for Ripon as
And
well.
like I said, I think Lopez, nice save there. I think Lopez will be a contributor because she's strong with the ball. And if you can be strong with the ball, you can play.
Here's Buchholz with a move. Shot up, no good. Riesup rebound. Shot up, no good. Adele Miner gets it. She goes up, and she's fouled.
That move by Buchholz is what I'm talking about
move,
earlier.
yeah.
Well, she's got the feet. You saw that blow by and tried to go with a nice floater before the defense rotated over to her. Almost made a really impressive basket. She's just a junior, so she'll be back next year. And I'd like to see her work on her ball handling, get that better with her offhand like everybody else. And then her athleticism with that improved proficiency with the rock, she could have a really fun senior year. We know Miner will continue to improve. Peer, just a junior as well. So I like what's coming back next year for this squad.
8 out of 20 at the free throw line for Ripon.
Yeah, and they got to be doing better than that, right?
Yeah, that's 40%.
Yeah. Gonna
Ripon
get a
foul
reach
the other way.
on the reach. Take your feet with you.
Valeria Lopez the foul, her first, team 6th. Wautoma will inbound it underneath their basket, right side. And they get it bounced past in to Mikulski. And Mikulski will stop on the wing left side.
We're too accommodating. Once you have a dead dribble, get up on them all over. Don't give them that space to get an easy pass.
There's a three, no good. Rebound, Miner, she fights it away. Gets it to Parafinik, back to Miner, who will bring it up for the Tigers. And she goes down to Parafinik, shot on the wing, no good.
A little long.
And the rebound
Outlet.
to Wautoma.
Look at this
Hoople.
pass.
Nice outlet. Oh, missed, but a shot up, no good by Claire Swin, but she is fouled on the play.
Should go on Pier, we'll find out. Here's something else I was looking at. You look at the top half of the conference here with Wisconsin Dells, Boston Westfield, Adams Friendship. By far the superior top 4 teams of the 8-team conference. How do they do out of conference, I'm asking myself, right? When they step out of conference, what do? They are 22-9 outside of the conference.
Oh, wow.
A 71% winning percentage. So they do well. They represent the South Central Conference quite well when they step out of there. And Wisconsin Dells, as that first free throw was missed by Wautoma, Their last 3 non-conference games will be with Winneconne, who's ranked 9th in state. They're going to play La Crosse Central, that is ranked 5th in state with a 13-3 record. Winneconne, by the way, is 14-4. And then they're going to play Sauk Prairie, which has a winning record, a couple games above 500. So the Dells is doing the right thing as we get the ball stolen.
Yep, Claire Swen steals it. Oh, nice bounce pass and basket by Kelsey Mikulski.
And that's why you do the bounce pass in traffic down in the lane, because you can't. It's harder to get a hand on it.
Adele Miner brings it across the timeline. Lopez now in the left corner to Spalding. Now Rip is going to reset here.
So look for Spalding and Lopez next year as 2 of the younger performers on that varsity team next year. They can bring some stability to the offense. Nice give and go.
Buchholz to Parafinic to Buchholz. Shot no good. It's Hoople the rebound, but a long pass going to be run down by Sarah Parafinic.
Look out.
Sophie Parafinic.
Got lucky there on the overthrow.
Lopez a 3 in the left corner. No good. And Spalding had the rebound. We're going to have a held ball.
Yeah, that's the right call. Good call by the official.
Ripon will retain
Forget
possession.
everything that happened after the held ball where bodies went to the floor.
Right.
Is initially a held ball. Good call.
Here we go. Spalding on the inbound. Oh, turned over.
Good read.
And here comes Wautoma. Cross-court pass. Going to lay it up. No
Nice
good.
job.
It's Morgan Stelton pole, and she's fouled on the lay-in.
A nice steal, quick transition, a great pass, and she put pressure on the Ripon defense and created the contact and gets to the line. That's what Wautoma needs to do more of. Remember, this is primarily the soul of this Wautoma team that's struggling this year is primarily comprised of 10th graders. Sprinkle in a freshman, and then a couple seniors helping out there with a junior. But it's primarily underclassmen for the Wautoma team.
Well, the Tigers will have Flanagan, Miner, Resop, Turchinski, and Peer on the floor. First free throw is no good. Here comes the second one, and it is good. Those nice soft rims. And Morgan Steltenpool gets the free throw. All right, Emma Resop for Ripon. There's Peer now. And Flanagan. Miner, Flanagan.
Nice ball movement.
Let's do a 3. Good! Emerson Peer.
Inside out. Beautiful basketball there. Making it is the exclamation mark by Peer.
Hoople's going to try a long 3 off the back. No good. Hard off the boards. Miner the rebound, and she's strong with it, but she didn't get the pass.
So it's calm under pressure. So we're going to work on that move. It's going to be pivot under pressure. And so if you, by pivoting, you can create contact. If they want to reach in and you pivot, you're going to get a foul call. And that's what we'll figure out later with Miner. She can make that adjustment real easy.
What are we going to have a call here now? A timeout?
No, it's a foul.
Foul on Ripon.
Yep.
Foul's been called on number 4, Resop.
So Emma Resop gets the foul, 3rd personal, 8th team. So Wautoma will go to the line to shoot 1+1 if made on the bonus opportunity. Brenna Carlson now into the game for the Tigers.
Want to thank Sean Karsten for taking the halftime photo of me and O'Brien and Miner and Lukuski at halftime.
Well, if that goes viral, Marty, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Oh, I can't even imagine how many hits. We're going to have smoking phones. Those phones are going to be smoking.
Morgan Steltenpool makes the free throw. She'll get another.
You always talk about how the band gets back together.
Yeah,
I mean that picture with me. That'd be like if the Beatles ever got back together, don't you think?
Well, I think I would be more like, what's that band? I can't think of them right now.
Oh, the one that wasn't very good?
No, they're actually pretty
What a
good.
nice pass and a look.
Oh, the miss. But Resop gets the rebound, and she's fouled on the put-up.
Yeah, sometimes you're too open.
Oasis, when Oasis gets back together.
Okay. I know the name. I don't know the band. I don't know their music. But I certainly remember that name.
because they had a famous breakup and then famously got back together.
Okay.
Emma Resop makes the free throw. She has had a good second half here tonight. She has 11 points in this second half.
Yeah, I'm just pleased with,
Make it 12.
It's so interesting psychologically. This game tonight, Ripon says, okay, we're supposed to beat them, and they came out and they played like they're supposed to beat them.
Right, yeah, they did.
Now you got to get that, so when you're playing a tougher opponent, you don't come out, you come out with that same inspiration, that same juice.
Hey, nice shot by Autumn Stern, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, and then fixed her hair after she made it.
Well,
that's like
important stuff.
Yeah, it is. You run out of real estate.
Yeah, she did.
What a pass!
She gets it to Emma Resop. Way to find the open player. And she put it up and in. Emma Resop. Rainer Truchinski on the
Look
assist.
out.
There's a three, no good. Wautoma rebound. Oh, and she's fouled on the rebound. That's Claire Swen.
Wautoma getting more shot opportunities. They did a good job of putting pressure on Ripon. Ripon made that beautiful Truchinski assist to Resop underneath for that left-handed layup, I might add, that Resop did. But darn, Wautoma got back immediately and put pressure on the Ripon defense.
Well, Ripon has had 10 fouls already in this half, so Wautoma will shoot 2 the rest of the game. Claire Swen misses the first one. She will get another opportunity.
Both teams average about 14 fouls per game.
In and out, no good. Resop the rebound.
She'll have her big double-double tonight.
Here she comes the other way. Stops. She's taking control. She certainly has in the second half. Here's Carlson.
They're going to call the reach before the...
And she goes down to the floor, but she's going to get to the free throw line, Marty, on a bonus.
Fouls be called number 11 is the
So Stelton Pole gets a foul, her third.
Yeah, Brenna's just a sophomore, so she's getting crucial time here. Of course, she's getting on the young. I think she's the younger of the Carlson girls.
Up and good. Brenna Carlson. Hey, she has 3 points tonight.
And she's one of those people we kind of talked about. Well, how much more floor time will some players see tonight? And it's only going to make you better.
Another one.
Solid. You think her older sister had anything to do with that, working with her free throw shooting?
Perhaps.
Good answer.
All right, Wautoma down 57-18.
Get up on her. Get up on her.
And
Pierre.
all Ripon here tonight.
Her and Flanagan are on a switch defensively. There's a steal.
There's a steal.
Nice job by Reese Brooks. Knocked it away with those quick hands.
So she'll go to Pierre now. Tries to go to Resop underneath. Bounce pass inside, but it was stolen away by Wautoma, and then a foul.
The pass was right into the mitts of a defender from Resop because she's anticipating a Ripon player coming right down Main Street for that. And defense beat him to it. Nice job by the Hornet.
The foul is on Brenna Flanagan, fourth personal. So 2 free throws for Autumn Stern. She has 4 points here tonight. And it's good. Morgan Stelton Pole comes back in. Flanagan in, Pierre out. Let's try again.
We'll be back in action with this same Ripon team Monday evening with WLA as we get a lane violation. So on Wautoma. So it goes to Ripon. Had that basket gone in, it would not have counted on the free throw. Reese Brooks going to speed dribble right through it.
Carlson has it on the wing, back to Brooks.
And they stay in that zone, that 2-3, that at times has given Ripon a little bit of trouble, but more times than not, Ripon's done a good job of attacking it along the baseline in particular. And it's a foot race to the loose ball.
And it's Wautoma the win, but it goes out of bounds. And it is going to be Wautoma's ball. Ripon, though, Martin, let's see, 23 turnovers on the night. What, they average 24, don't they?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd like to see that number improved on.
There's a 3 missed, but a foul on Ripon.
We talked about that at halftime. Ripon was right on pace for their season average of TOs, a stat you don't want to be known for having a lot of, and but they're right on that. So I'd like to see that. You know, they got to get that. You know, you go think like, you know what, we can get under 2-0. We can get under 20 of making those types of mistakes in the game, and then from there you say, you know what, let's see if we get closer to 15, and that would be outstanding. Something they can do as a team still down the stretch of this season.
The foul, by the way, on Anastasia Spalding, her first. Second free throw's good by Kelsey Mikulski. She was fouled beyond the arc, so she gets 3, and she's 2 out of 2. And here's the final one, short. Emma Resop with the rebound.
There you go. Way to be vocal.
Buchholz will bring it up for the Tigers. The Resop in the lane, to the basket. Winds around, but misses the shot. And she gets a foul.
It's just so tempting for Resop. She can't keep her hand in that cookie jar. Someone holds that ball out there. She's got it. She goes after it. I'd like to have my players maybe more aggressive than less aggressive for sure.
Well, for Emma, 4th personal, 2 free throws for Wautoma, and it's no good. First one.
And then we'll have the Ripon boys will be playing Tuesday. We'll have back-to-back evenings of next week. They're playing, I think, a conference game. Oh, Wautoma. I think Wautoma boys come in here.
Second free throw's no good, but Anna Buchholz gets the rebound for the Tigers. Double dribble, unfortunately. She wanted to pass it to Reese Brooks, but she got caught in the middle there. Yeah,
sticky fingers.
Got caught in the middle.
And I talked about strong hands. You can develop stronger hands. But all that stuff you do in the off season. In between jobs, schoolwork, boyfriends, right? Oh, nice steal and a 3.
Oh, the shot is good by Kylie
2.
Hoople.
She steals it and she drops it in.
And let's see.
Timeout by
Ripon's
Ripon.
going to take time.
Full timeout.
All right, 4 minutes, 51 seconds remain in the second half. Ripon 57, Wautoma 23.
So what else we got here? We talked about conference standings. We said that the Dells is 9-0, Mauston 7-2, Westfield 7-2, Adams and Friendship, right? Adams Friendship 6-3. Those are the top 4 in conference.
Adams can be a friend. Right?
Yes, they can, especially if they have a good restaurant. Yeah, it's all about comfort food with me. And like I said, tonight it's Westfield at Adams Friendship. And back in the second week of December, Adams Friendship won over Westfield 69-68. So that game tonight will determine some shuffling from second or third place and fourth place, depending on who wins that. Berlin is 4-5 on the year. Ripon 2-7. They're going to improve to 3-7 after tonight. And Nakusa 1-8, and Wautoma will stay winless as they'll go to 0-10. That's what's going on in the South Central Conference.
All right, let's go. Inbounding it is the Tigers' Buchholz. Paisley Spalding has it. Adele Miner now. Oh, there's a steal. Tried to get it into Spalding.
Yeah, we telegraphed that. We got to do a better job.
Nice dribble, and finding the open player was Kelsey Mikulski, and fouled on the play at the free throw line was Morgan Steltenpole, and she'll get 2. The foul, by the way, on Anna Buchholz, her 3rd. And the free throw's good. She has 4 points tonight, Morgan Steltenpole. So she'll get 1 more. Wautoma has gone above their season average. Second one's no good. Averaging only, 21 a game, and they have 24 right now.
Nice job by Buchholz staying with it.
And Ripon kind of smashing their average. Oh, what a play by Paisley Spalding.
Soft touch off the window. Pretty shot.
Fouled on the play. She'll go to the line. And the foul is on Autumn Stern. 9th team foul, so one more. And both teams will be shooting 2 free throws after every foul. Melody Rooney, a freshman, into the game now for the Hornets. Spalding, good on the 3-point play.
Teardrop. I love those high free throws.
All right, here we come the other way. With the ball there.
Good job.
Jarvis.
There's your pivot through pressure by Minor. That's what I was talking about, through ripping it through. Prevents getting tied up or having it stolen.
Another turnover. Flanagan.
Yeah, get your spacing down.
To Minor. Bounce pass to Trochinski.
Nice move.
Spalding with a shot. No good. Rebound on the floor. Spalding fights it, gets it back, makes the basket.
And didn't fall over or roll an ankle on top of the defender. She's a little shaken up there. Yep. All right. I think she caught a sneaker.
Oh, did she?
Yep. We're below 4 minutes here. So Wautoma will not play again until this Thursday. They have to travel up to Mauston, take on the Golden Eagles on the 5th. That'll be Wautoma at Mauston. Adams Friendship next Thursday on the 5th will be playing at Berlin. Also next Thursday, Westfield will be at Nakusa. And then Monday, like I said, it's going to be Wisconsin Dells versus Winneconne. Good test for the Dells.
So Wautoma with the ball. Working and trying to find an open shot is Kelsey Mikulski. And a Hornet girl goes down.
Yep. So
a Ripon foul.
So they're going to call the sophomore. Oh, no. They're going to call a moving screen.
Oh, they are.
Even though the screener went down. And was it Lopez, I think? Stayed upright. I don't have 24 on my roster.
Yeah, that was Valeria Lopez, yes. The foul on Melody Rooney.
Nice pass. Go up with that.
There's Lopez for 3. No good. Rebound on the floor to Spalding. Shot, no good. And Rooney, the rebound for the Hornets. Here she gets it up across the timeline. Again, just a freshman. This is Stelton Pohl. Gonna make a move. Love the green shoes. She wins the shoes.
Got to travel. Got to call it.
She wins the shoe display tonight.
Well,
Wautoma.
Yeah, I mean, you walk outside tonight with those babies, and you don't have to worry about, not knowing where people don't know where you're at.
Not with that 3/4 moon, that's for sure. Here's a pass inside. Nice steal by Kylie Hoople. But then she ended up traveling, unfortunately. So
got to be frustrated.
Ripon still gets the ball back. Brenna Carlson back in the game. It's nice to see the Tiger girls smiling on the bench tonight, knowing they've got a win here tonight on youth night here.
Yeah.
Pretty good feeling for them. There's a 3, no good. Nice rebound. Oh, up, no
Carlson,
good. Was that Carlson? Yes.
Yeah.
But it goes out of bounds to Ripon.
I always want to say Bryn when I'm saying Carlson.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's Brenna.
All right, she'll inbound it.
She's got a younger brother, too.
There's
nice.
a 3 by Brenna Flanagan. She's tried several. First one that she's hit on. Got to keep shooting, and she got that one. And she gets the rebound off the missed shot. And let's see, now Wautoma gets the ball back. The shot is up, no good. Bounced around out there. And Wautoma will get the loose ball and a shot, no good. And Anastasia Spalding the rebound for the Tigers. Here she comes the other way. There's Lopez for 3. Why not? And she hits one. How about that for Ripon? Under 2 minutes now.
Deep 3.
And another 3, no good, but Ripon the rebound. Carlson, the Lopez, it's a layup. Up and, she overlaid. Long pass.
Steal.
Flanagan gets the steal.
Going to give her another chance. Here you go.
Lopez 2-on-1, but she pulls back out. to Spalding. Gonna try another three. Short.
Followed it.
Followed the shot. Got her own rebound.
Good see.
Now Paraffinic for three. No good.
Carlson.
Rebound Spalding again. Now Wautoma comes away with it. Here we go. Oh, what a nice layup by Kelsey Mikulski. And Ripon now with Lopez across the timeline.
Look at that, opened up.
And oh, she couldn't control the ball.
She couldn't believe she was that open.
Carlson got the rebound.
Good move there.
And Lopez goes inside to Paraffinic. Now back out. Flanagan for three. No good.
Follow that shot, Flanagan.
Rebound by Ava Inda. Now the shot up, no good. Carlson the rebound. She'll dribble it out of there. A Ripon player wide open, but there she gets the ball to Flanagan. And I think Ripon may pull back out.
Sure.
I don't know, we'll see. Lopez inside, stolen by Wautoma. And laying it up, no good, but Sophia Paraffinic got the rebound. I mispronounced her name 3 times tonight. It's just Sophie. Called her Sarah once.
Okay.
So I got to get used to that. There's a travel.
We'll get used to it.
I know, right? Okay, it is going to be, let's see, Wautoma's ball with, oh, they're going to run the clock, and that'll be it. So that's our final score. The Ripon Tigers 68 and the Wautoma Hornets 26. So with the victory here tonight, the Tigers get their 3rd win on the season to go to 3-14, and they'll go to 3-7 in the South Central Conference. And the Hornets, the season continues without a victory. All right, so for Wautoma, 26 points tonight. Claire Swen, 5. Kelsey Mikulski, 6. Morgan Steltenpole, 4. Autumn Stern, 5. Annalie Jarvis has 4. For the Tigers, with 68, it's Raina Truchinski, 2. Reese Brooks, 8. Brenna Flanagan, 3. Emma Risa had 18 points for Emma tonight. Adele Miner had 13. Emerson Peer with 10. Brenna Carlson, 4. Paisley Spalding with 5. Valeria Lopez had 3. So that is the scoring. The Tigers, as Marty mentioned, next Monday, or this coming Monday, when they host Wisconsin Lutheran, non-conference battle, we'll have it for you here on the Ripon Channel. Wautoma will travel to Mauston next week, Thursday. So we thank you for watching tonight and listening here on the Ripon Channel. It is very much appreciated. We also want to thank Patrick and Nyla for their hard work tonight, getting the game on the air, and we certainly hope that you enjoyed it.
They do great work.
All right, final again. Ripon 68, Wautoma 26. Thank you for watching and listening here tonight. For Marty Ernser, I'm Lynn Krause. You have been watching Ripon High School girls basketball right here on the Ripon Channel.